Welcome back to my channel. Today you guys are making another Ramadan recipe, and this time we're doing Tunisia. So I have my friend Aya here.
Hello.
My Tunisian friend, childhood best friend, that's going to show us her recipe.
I'm so excited to show you guys how to make a homemade family recipe of Brik. We have two types, one with runny egg and one with just regular filling.
I can't wait to show you guys. For our ingredients, we will be needing cheese. We're just going to use shredded mozzarella here. You're going to need some eggs as well. I have some capers and tuna, and we used about 1.5 cans of tuna here. And of course, harissa. And we're using spring roll paper this time around. You can, of course, use actual Brik paper if you can find that at your local halal store. Some salt and pepper, and then some lemon. Now we're going to go ahead and mix all our ingredients in a bowl, except for the eggs. Now you have the option of mixing your eggs into the tuna mixture. A lot of people like to do this if they're not really fans of runny eggs, but the traditional way is to put a runny egg in the middle when you're making Brik. So we did both options. We did some mixed in with egg and then some with just the egg in the center. So I'm mixing all my ingredients here, the harissa, capers, and you don't want to put too much harissa, it might be too spicy for you. You want to go ahead and add in some cheese as well. This is totally optional, but cheese definitely makes it a lot better. We're going to grab our spring roll paper and put it in a diamond shape like this. I'm going to add in our mixture here. We're only putting it on half because we'll be folding the spring roll paper over. So we're going to spread a thin layer here, and then you're going to leave a gap in the middle here for the egg as well. And then we're going to just top it off with a little bit of cheese here. Even though we mixed cheese inside the tuna mixture, we wanted ours just a little extra cheesy here. Now for the egg portion, you're going to go ahead, and this is to make it a lot easier. Some people can crack an egg straight into it. For us, we just go ahead and crack an egg into a small bowl and add some salt and pepper, and then pour that into our Brik. While you're doing this, of course, you want a pan hot with some oil for frying. So we just folded over one side of the spring roll paper, and we want to make sure we're transferring this over close to the stove. So the way that Aya was grabbing it here is going to be an easy way to transfer it over to your hot pan. Now you want to grab some type of utensil, could be a spatula, could be something like this. And you want to seal the edges of the Brik to make sure that nothing spills out. So all you have to do is press down the edges to seal it. And then you're going to baste that in oil to make sure that the egg cooks thoroughly on the outside, but it's still a little runny on the inside. Pretty simple. You'll just keep repeating these steps until you run out of the filling. Honestly, one of these is plenty per person. We made these a little big as well, but these are absolutely delicious. And I even remember the first time I had Brik was at one of my friend's house back in college. She made this for me during Ramadan, and I could not stop thinking about it since then. I even had the opportunity to try Brik in Tunis when I visited, and again, it is so delicious, you guys. It's such a simple recipe, but absolutely amazing. So You definitely have to try this. I've never tried the air fried version of this. Not sure it would come out the same, but definitely give this a try. If you can't find Brik paper, then egg roll paper, spring roll paper is totally fine. You're just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon right on top of that Brik and dig in. And it's that easy, you guys. This is such a simple recipe you can make for your next iftar. And you guys can even
add some lemons.
Yes, you just squeeze it on top and it is so good. You have to try this recipe. And as always,
bishfa. So good. Honestly, really good.
It is really good. Oh, the lemon makes it 100 times better.
Dude, the harissa?
Wow.
So good.